Watch this closely because I'm about to show you how to replace your editor, designer, and copywriter in seconds.
You're all fired! I'm not paying for your work!
One link in, a complete ad out. Let's break down how Higgsfield has changed the game. So hey, I'm Joe Sumter, and I just want to show you an example of what Higgsfield has created. The idea is I just add in my URL and I get a product out. You know, as a game developer or a game player, and you have affiliate links that you want to send out, you don't have time to sit up there and try to create all of these fancy ads. You don't want to sit up there and edit it and put in Photo Premiere, Adobe Premiere, and all that type of stuff. You don't want to do any of that stuff. You just want to be able to show, here are the links that you want people to actually click on and make your money. So with Higgsfield, click to add, now you can do that. You put in the URL, you define what type of ad you want to get out, and then from there, it automatically generates an ad for you using AI. So today we're going to walk through that, and I would love to get your feedback and see how it works for you. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do, it goes to higgsfield.ai. And right there on the main page, they have click to add as a way to create ads using a link. You can also find it by clicking on the apps menu item here, and it's going straight there. We're going to click on the big click to add icon. So the example we're going to use for this video is we're going to go to the Microsoft website and choose the Xbox VR headset. So as you see on this particular site, it has a really cool image of a person wearing a headset. It has some details around what is on the headset as far as like joining Game Pass and finding out about the games. And then it has some good images that shows some of the boundaries, some of the concerns, some of the fun stuff with the headset. So it's pretty straightforward. It shows you all the information. And this is what you want when you're looking at products that you're going to promote within this particular application from Higgsfield, because you want as much detail as you can, and you want some sample images so it knows, it has some context on what to use. So if we go back to click to create ad, put it on product link, and all I'm doing is copying and pasting that product link right into the URL box here, and that's it. And then I'm clicking continue. And that's going to take me to this product page right here, which gives me the details on the Xbox VR headset. It shows some of the information about what this headset's about getting the Game Pass, and it kind of gives you some product images that you can leverage. So you can choose these images. I think these are actually 3 great images, so I'm going to leave them. But it also gives you an option for choosing some of the other images on the site. You have the brand logo here that you see here. It says Xbox. You choose the colors. You can actually change the colors here if you want. We're going to leave these because these actually match Xbox colors pretty well. And then you're going to hit continue. And then what you'll do is you'll be able to choose what do you want that product to look like. So there's Viral Chaos, there's Cozy Morning, there's Product Story. I'm going to choose Product Story. I'm going to choose from Standard. I'm going to actually put it on Premium because I want us to actually see a high quality rendition of it. But they use a different number of credits, so you got to be careful with that. The Standard one is only 38, but the Premium is 175, so that's like 4 or 5 times. So you got to be careful with that when you choose your credit. And I'm going to hit Generate Video. And from there, it's going to try to create my video. And I can go ahead and create another one, or I can go and kind of wait and see what happens. So we're going to leave it here and let us wait. All right, so we waited, and then here is the video that we've created. I'm going to go ahead and hit play.
Stream hundreds of Xbox games instantly to your VR headset with Game Pass. Play anywhere using your Xbox controller.
And actually focused in on the Game Pass aspect of things and not necessarily the headset thing, but that's pretty cool. And we're comfortable with that. So really cool for doing that. And so finally, this is one that I created for the One Creator Lab. One Creator Lab is actually a program that allows you to learn more about creating ads like these, really for brands and businesses and companies. And so you become a better creator, kind of really focused on TikTok, but you can become a better creator. So I created an ad for joining the program. So take a look at it.
Join One Creator Lab, a fast, hands-on program that pairs emerging creators with experienced creatives to produce viral short-form campaigns. Learn, collaborate, and launch work at culture speed.
So this came out pretty good. The thing that's a little bit different, I mean, I chose white for the background, so it didn't pick that up, and it made it a little bit too white to see the one there. But that is one, O-N-E. And so that's pretty cool. I thought this did a great job for both the Xbox and the One Creator Lab in trying to figure out how to display the information, how to create the product information and display it to the user. So came out pretty good. So for the One Creator Lab, I just sent it to the main page. The main page, look at it, doesn't even have that much information on it. And yet it was still able to disseminate what this site was about. It probably used the meta tags or something, and kind of gave enough information for us to decide whether we want to actually, create what type of ad that we want to create from this site. So I thought it did a pretty good job. Now, if I next time I actually go to the about, and I can kind of give it an overview and some details about curriculum and stuff, so it gives it a little bit more context for what it's building. But I thought it did a great job just from going to the main website. So just as you're thinking through this, especially as a gamer and you don't want to sit there and try to figure out copy, or if you're a small business and you already have a lot of copy, choose the one with the copy that you have. Or as a gamer, someone who's trying to do an affiliate presentation or affiliate product, 3, 2, 1. Someone who's trying to do an affiliate product display for their ad, I would choose the copy where you can get a lot of information about the product. And one thing I did want to show you was that I tried to create an ad for my wife and her small business that's kind of centered around Botox and centered around women's skin and taking care of them. So one thing I did want to warn you on, that if you do have things that could be sensitive, whether it's medical or whether it's needles or whether it's some type of maybe a little bit too much skin, it does actually flag it. So it did a great job detecting that it's for Botox. It chose, I thought I chose safe images here from when I generated it. It got the logo. It did everything correctly. But for some reason, when I went to look at the video, it actually said that it's a sensitive video. So I've tried to retry this before. We'll see what happens. But really, since it's sensitive, it's not going to let me do it. So your credits are refunded. You can actually delete it so you don't lose anything by trying it. So try it. If you run into any issues, that is the reason. It's because they don't like sensitive content. So there's an option to build from scratch as well. So when you click on build from scratch, you can actually enter in your product information that you want to put on there. So if you can't find a great URL or the images that it's generating doesn't make sense, just come over here, enter in your product information, and upload whatever photos that you want to upload for that product. And so this is a great area to leverage ChatGPT, specifically if you wanted to say a certain type of content that you want to have the ad create. Don't try to figure it out from the actual real ad or real product description. Come here and enter in the product description that relates to what you're trying to do. So definitely recommend doing that. I'm not going to show you that right now, but I did want to show you some of the features here. You can add your colors, you can upload your logo, you can upload your video, and it's pretty straightforward. So that concludes our video. As you see, it's really cool for this Higgsfield click to add product. What's great about it is that, especially if you're a gamer, you're someone who doesn't like creating ads. I kind of like playing around with ads, but most people don't. You can go ahead and just pop in a URL, and then they'll create a product ad for you. And then you just post it on your social media, and you're good to go with some links to your affiliate. So that makes it easy. You actually have the ability to decide on what you want your product to look like yourself. You want to actually create a product, put some images, and actually put in the description yourself. You can do that yourself. You don't have to actually have a URL. So it gives you some flexibility in what you want to create. So definitely recommend checking it out. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Please like and share my video and let me know what you think, and subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see. Let me know how it actually works for you, because I think that's the key thing. I want it to work for you. So please let me know, and we will touch base soon. And thank you for watching the video. Thank you. Bye.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.